Howdy y'all, Kevin here, but y'all know that. Those of you who don't know that, like, and subscribe. Apparently YouTube says I'm supposed to say that all the time. This is a Maduro nub. A Cameroon to be exact. Not my favorite nub. Maduros are my favorite nub, but, you know. And since somebody asked about it a video ago, yes, this is a Stillhouse. We're going to drink this today. This is Stillhouse in the red can, Apple Crisp. It's a clear liquor, a white liquor. Had several things I wanted to talk about today. And I've decided a couple of them I probably shouldn't talk publicly about. So I won't. At least not here. I may put them in a vlog and put them on Patreon. I'll let y'all know if I start doing that. That might be an avenue for my daily dose of nonsense. Because I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to inundate anyone, so some of this stuff may go to Patreon. Anyhow, what I really wanted to talk about today is all of the panic in the streets that people want to keep going. One of those, I don't understand. We still got this weather balloon crap going on. Supposedly we shot down several of them now. I don't know. I had a lot of questions about that. I may answer a couple of those things. Maybe at the end. I don't know. But anyhow, we just want something to panic over nowadays. I have never... that really should tell you that we've got easy lives. Because we panic over the biggest nonsense, and we make the biggest deal out of the nonsense stuff. These balloons aren't a new thing. We've been using them for many years. Many years. So don't panic over that. There was worry that, oh, they're carrying an EMP package. Oh, they may be carrying bioweapons. Oh, they may be doing this. Yeah, they may be doing all that stuff. But there is absolutely zero that you and I can do about that. Zero. Zero. Sorry, that's actually okay if you're a scuba diver. Okay. Zero. This is not okay. Okay. Or zero in today's talk. I'll be honest with you. I don't know why we're so worried over this silly nonsense. And about half of it seems to be bait and switch. It's one of those, don't look at this, look at something else. We panic over that. We panic over natural occurrences on the planet, like storms. We're supposed to have storms. How the planet kind of reboots itself. We worry about the climate. We worry about erosion. We worry about all kinds of shit. It's one of those things where we were at a national park a couple of years ago, and immediately after giving us a little talk, we sat in one of the little things where, they tell us what's going on in the park, and they were talking about all the archaeological digs they had going on, and they followed that up with some rules for hiking in the park. Don't do this, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And the biggest thing that really got me was, don't hike off of the natural rock, because all the paths and things like that were all on natural rock, and that was to reduce erosion. Okay, first of all, all of that sand that's around, that was from a few million years of erosion, which is actually supposed to happen. Here, I had a geologist say this one time, and it stuck with me. It's one of those, just like everything else, the planet is trying to seek its own level. So erosion happens to bring high spots down, water rises to bring water up, and everything is trying to seek its own level. It's naturally occurring. It's supposed to happen. It happened millions of years before we were here, and millions of years after we're gone, it'll still happen. But I got a kick out of telling us not to erode things by not walking in the sand. But here's the deal. All that sand came from the rock. So if you're having me walk on the rock, that's actually doing more than walking in the stuff that's already eroded. That's the sand. But anyhow, this followed them bragging on how many archaeological digs they had going on. And the first thing that popped into my mind, so you got an archaeological team out there digging stuff up and basically causing a couple of 100 years of erosion just to dig up a fossil that we've already got thousands of. So basically it's okay if they sit out there for 2 weeks and cause 100 years of erosion, but you don't want me walking where I might erode a half a teaspoonful. One of those, and we panic over that. Oh my God. I guess today's message is don't panic. Just take things as they come and fix this as it goes along. I had a chief one time tell me, and this was actually before I was in the Navy, when I was in JROTC, and he had some things I probably can't repeat here, but this is one thing I can repeat here. Don't worry about the big stuff. Take care of little things, and the big things will take care of themselves. It's great advice, because big things are just a whole series of steps of little things. So if you take care of them in advance, you don't get big things. Now, it's great advice, but most of us don't do it. Most of us let things go until they become a big thing. But still, we could nip things in the buds if we took care of the little stuff. Take care of the little stuff. Now, I'm known to let things pile up. So, maybe I need to take my own advice. But don't panic. Don't panic. Used to tell everybody at work that in 100 years, nobody will remember this stuff. And I don't know where I heard that. I heard it somewhere. It's not a Salty Dog original. But in 100 years, nobody will remember what we do today. Most of us. And quite frankly, the way we do history nowadays, what we do today won't be written down the way we did it, because somebody will just make something up later to put in their view of history. Don't panic over the storms. Most of these folks I see panicking over storms and things like that are just because they didn't pre-plan just a little bit, because they spend too much time running around. Most of those folks out on the East Coast a few years ago who were panicking over 3 or 4 days without power and all that kind of stuff could have solved all of their problems with, number one, don't worry about the power. Number two, you could have solved all your food and water issues with a case of half-liter water bottles and a half dozen cans of friggin' ravioli. And then you wouldn't have had to worry, oh my God, when are they going to come help us? All right, I think that's just about it. Here's my last little thing. Oh, well, three last little things. Number one, Cameroon nub. I've done a lot of these in the past. I would do them again. I prefer Maduros. Okay, I like nubs though. The Stillhouse. I've actually had this can for quite a while. It's not a bad whiskey. All right. I like it. I don't know if I'd buy another one or not, but I've had it for a while. And to be honest with you, I haven't drank a lot of it. 3 or 4 shots with a couple of fingers. That's really about it. That's really about it. Let's see. What else should I talk about? Here we go. I've been doing a lot of research. I'm a small channel, and I know a lot of you guys watch small channels. And here's the best thing you can do to help small channels. Number one, like and view the videos. And as painful as it is, let it play all the way to the end. If you get bored halfway through the video, go grab something out of the refrigerator. Go grab a sandwich. Just let it play until the end. Because view time is everything. And to be honest with you, YouTube stops pushing your videos in one way if people don't stay for the majority of the video. So let's say a video is 9 minutes. Let's say you tune out at 4 minutes and go watch something else. YouTube says you're only getting like 50% retention, and YouTube's main job is to keep you on YouTube viewing stuff. All right, that's how they decide what they're going to push to you in that suggested feed. So if you don't watch all the way to the end, you're influencing what happens in that suggested feed, and you're hurting small channels' watch time, which is everything when you're getting monetized. So, if you really want to help small channels, watch the video all the way through, interact with the video some way, click like, make a comment, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, likes and dislikes, YouTube counts those as the same thing, as far as interaction goes. YouTube creators don't like dislikes because it hurts their like percentage. But to be honest with you, it's an interaction, and that's what YouTube looks at. What else? So, like, view, and subscribe. If you can see your way clear to do it, jump over to Patreon. The link's in the description. And subscribe to my thing over there. The lowest subscription level I could do is $1. I try to put some news on there every once in a while. I'm going to go back to the old vlog, I think, and that was only available on Patreon. And that will have some behind-the-scenes stuff, not to share. Don't share. Don't share. Because I may say some things on there that shouldn't be out for public dissemination because there won't be a lot of context. So somebody may get mad at me. With all that being said, Maduro Nub, or not Maduro, Cameroon Nub, I would do it again. Stillhouse, I'll drink the rest of this can, but I don't know if I'll buy another one. It's not bad. It's got a good apple flavor to it. And with all that being said, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm over 13 minutes according to the timer going here. See y'all later. See you in the woods. Make sure you sign up for a class. Talk to y'all later. Bye.